Let's talk about vehicle maneuvers. During your school bus driver entry-level driver training, or ELDT, you will need to learn how to maneuver your school bus around various obstacles. This will be your range training. It will consist of three different maneuvers. First is offset backing. We will practice both a right side and left side offset back. Your school bus will need to back into a set of cones opposite the side you are starting on. The second maneuver is straight line backing. You will need to back your school bus through a set of cones without crossing over them. We will practice this enough so that you will not need to get out and look at the cones during this maneuver. The third maneuver we will learn is parallel parking. You will need to park your school bus in a box that is only 15 feet longer than your bus. This could be a conventional or a site-side parallel park. Your school bus will need to be completely within the box when finished. When you go to take your road test, you will need to be able to demonstrate these maneuvers to your examiner. Your examiner will tell you which maneuvers and which order to perform them. Your trainer will make sure that you are proficient in them all. Being able to demonstrate all three maneuvers will be the key to moving on to the road portion of your test. In the next few slides, we will take a look at the range setup and each maneuver more closely so that you understand them all before we practiced them. Let's take a look at how our range is set up for the school bus road test. The range will consist of 5 lines, 4 lines creating 2 boxes, and 1 line placed 100 feet in front of the 2 boxes that will be used for our pull-up. The 2 boxes will be 12 feet wide. There will be a space between the 2 boxes that is wide enough for a standard cone to sit in, about 12 inches. Our cones will be placed on the lines like this so that the boxes are 12 feet wide. The first maneuver we will execute is offset backing. We will start by driving all the way through the right box, stopping at our pull-up line 100 feet in front of the boxes. You will then back into the left box and stop your bus as soon as the front bumper is inside of the left box. After you have completed your offset backing maneuver, you will pull your bus up until your rear bumper is at the front of the box. When instructed to do so, you will then straight back your bus through the box without going over any of the cones. You will continue through the box until your bus has gone completely through the box or until you are directed to stop. After your straight backing maneuver, you will pull your bus all the way to the front of the left box with your rear bumper in line with the front cones. The range will now need to be set up for your parallel parking maneuver. We will start by moving the front left cone from the left box and placing it in the center with the front 2 cones on the right box. You will then take a cone from the center of the 2 boxes and place it in line in the center of the rear of the right box. You will then remove the remainder of the left side of the left box and the remainder of the center cones, leaving only the front and rear. To get the length of our box, we need to measure the bus length. Let's assume it is 35 feet. We will then add 15 feet to the length of the bus. This gives us the length of our box that we need to use for parallel parking maneuver. In this case, it is 50 feet. When you start your parallel parking maneuver, you will back straight up until your rear wheel is next to the front left cone of your box. Remember that your rear wheels are your pivot point. Turn your steering wheel to the right and start backing into the box until your bus is at about a 45-degree angle. Straighten your wheel out and back your bus until your left rear wheel is on the center line. After your left rear wheel is on a center line, you can turn your steering wheel to the left and finish backing into the box. Stop before your rear bumper crosses the rear cones. Pull your bus forward to the center yourself in the box. Set your parking brake and beep your horn to signal you have finished your maneuver. Now that we have explained how to do the 3 maneuvers for the second part of your school bus road test, let's go out to the range and practice. Remember that even though I showed you offset backing from the right box to the left box, this could also be done from the left box to the right box. It all depends on the examiner that does your test. We will practice both. Don't forget that you are allowed pull-ups for each maneuver, and you can get out and look if needed. The only exception is on your offset backing maneuver. After your bus has entered the box, your pull-up must not allow your bus to come out of the box.